What's the best way to fight osteoporosis? This is JJ Virgin, 4-time New York Times bestselling author, celebrity nutrition expert, and fitness Hall of Famer. I've been on a lifelong quest for answers to the toughest health questions. And now I'm sharing what I found with you. Welcome to Ask the Health Expert. Chris Lockhart from Instagram asks, how to fight osteoporosis, especially when needing to take long-term asthma medication that strips calcium from the bones? Thanks. All right. There are so many things that you can do for bone building that go far beyond calcium, and I'll be sharing those with you when we come back. You probably heard of silver for immune support. My new Pure Silver Spray has a special silver salt technology that keeps it in solution so that it's safe and won't build up in the body. And the spray makes it easy and convenient to use. And because you're a listener, you get 10% off your purchase while supplies last. Just go to jjvirgin.com/silver and put in the code SPRAY, all in caps, at checkout. So building better bones, it's so much more than calcium. And this is yet still, it's like this urban legend that will not die. It's like, okay, yes, you got to take your calcium. So I'm going to just walk through some of the most important things that you can do for bone health. You'll realize how much of this is so important and in your control. The first one being vitamin D. Now, we think of vitamin D, of course, for building, I think we think of it for building better bones. I've been thinking a lot lately for immune system. It is a pro-hormone, not really a vitamin. So it's kind of a misnomer, but vitamin D is important because it helps your body make calcium and absorb calcium. Now, here's what's important. You want to supplement with vitamin D3. You want to take it with K1 and K2 because K helps make sure that as your body's absorbing that calcium, it's going to the right places. That means your bones, not your arteries. So super important that you take vitamin D3 with K, and you optimize that to 50 to 80 NGs per ml. So there's the first one. The next one is to take really good minerals that are well chelated. And it's not just calcium. Think about calcium and magnesium here. And I find so many people are really deficient in magnesium, not calcium. So magnesium, big shout out to magnesium, does a lot of different things. Again, super important for your immune system too, but I find a lot of people deficient in that. You can take Epsom salts baths, and I take a little magnesium every night before bed. Next one, estrogen is really important. And so depending on what's going on with you, where you are in life, assuming if you're a woman, men can get osteoporosis too. I found it back when I was seeing people one-on-one with a guy with celiac disease. But for us women, as estrogen goes down through menopause, so does bone density. So you really want to make sure that you're optimizing estrogen. So that's one you could work with a functional medicine doctor on. Next one is weight-bearing exercise. And when I think of weight-bearing exercise here, what I really like is weight training, especially squats and overhead presses. Like if you're doing an overhead press standing up and a squat, you're loading the spine and the hips, and that's what you need to be doing. So you want to make sure that you're doing weight-bearing exercise to axial load the spine and hips. All right. Next one, acid-alkaline balance. Very, very important. If you are too acidic, then you leach calcium from the bones to buffer your pH back to normal. So you want to make sure you're eating a lot of deep green leafies. Very, very important. And, people talk about all this, like there's been books written about acid alkaline balance. It's really like take good minerals. Those help. Calcium, magnesium, potassium, electrolyte formula can help there. But eat a lot of deep green leafies. Eat a lot of non-starchy vegetables. That will help keep you alkalized. So super easy with that. And you want acid in your stomach because you need to be able to digest your protein. You need that protein to help you make stronger bones. So make sure that you're actually being able to break down your protein. And so if you're over the age of 35, if you're under any kind of stress, so I pretty well have named everybody, especially now as this podcast is being recorded. If that's the case, do a trial of enzymes that help with digesting protein. That's betaine, proteases, that type of stuff. And next, do some foods that really help with bone remodeling. So fish oil, freshly ground flaxseed meal are both really, really good with bone remodeling and can help a ton. So that's another one that you want to look at, is great bone remodeling there. Those are some of the keys that we don't think about. One other one I'm going to do a shout out on is stress, because stress is catabolic. It will break you down and make you acidic. So watch your stress as well. Very, very important to not get stressed out. Now, there's a lot of stressful stuff going on. So if you are stressed, you can try things like meditation, tapping, high intensity interval training, things that can help you reduce your stress naturally, because a lot of times we can't get rid of the source of stress, but a lot of it is just how we're interpreting it and internalizing that. And that's what we can deal with. All right. So as you can see, there's a lot of things beyond calcium that really make a difference in bone health, and it needs to be this integrated approach to have the best bones. This is JJ with Ask the Health Expert. I do this 5 times a week, so make sure you never miss a show by going to subscribetojj.com.